it's Mike, the Baldadonis. Hey guys, Mike here. First thing I want to say is my winter gear is in. So when I get over 1,000 subscribers, and I don't care when that happens, but when it does happen, I will be doing a merchandise for sale online, just like everybody else. So if you guys want a Baldadonis shirt, sweatshirt, whatever happens later on, we'll hook something up and we can buy merchandise. So I want to thank my buddy Jose for hooking me up. I usually just go buy my own clothing, and he does all the artwork and he puts it on for me. And I want to thank Jose very much at Power Graphics in Derry, New Hampshire. So that was the first thing. Second thing is, last week I talked about how my Mini Cooper and my AMG, nothing's been going on with that. And you know, that must have been good luck, because 2 days later, I left my car in the driveway with the for sale sign on it, and a gentleman who happens to live the next town over, seen it, gave me a buzz, and he came by and checked it out, and he owns a Mini Cooper. I was like, awesome, but he's buying it for a 16-year-old son for Christmas and / first car. So way to go, Dad and Mom, I appreciate it. They just bought the car tonight. So thank you guys very much. Maybe we'll do a video, I don't know. But I thought that was very cool. Dad's got a Mini Cooper S, now Junior's gonna have a Mini Cooper S. So thank you very much. Third thing, I've been telling you guys for the past couple of weeks that there was something special that I wanted to do. It finally happened today. Because I do have vertigo, I have migraines, and when I'm sensitive to environmental pollution, I was very nervous about going on this journey today. It was a hot air balloon. Yeah, I finally went on a hot air balloon. Now, why did I want to go on a hot air balloon? Well, it was nothing I really wanted to do per se. I mean, I would see them. I thought that was pretty cool and stuff like that. But because for the past 5 years of being sick, everything going wrong with me, and now I'm starting to feel better, but still I have trigger points. Like a balloon has propane. And when you see the flames come out of this, I was very, I was nervous. I didn't want to have vertigo being way up in the air. You know what I mean? First of all, I don't know if I am afraid of heights, or I happen being afraid of heights because of the vertigo. So if I get into an elevator and I go up several floors, if I go into, we'll just say like the 4th, 5th, or 6th floor of somewhere, I'm unbalanced. Something happens to me where I'm very off balance and dizzy. So I was very nervous about doing that. So the smell of the propane giving me vertigo and making me sick, and the height petrified me. I'm owning that I was a scaredy cat. All right? But because I'm feeling better, and I'm doing YouTube, I want to share my life experiences. So I did it. Now, it got canceled on me twice. Being in the balloon, you have to have almost perfect conditions. It got canceled the first time over rain, which, it's ideal. It doesn't go up in the rain. The second thing, it was a little too windy. And you do not want to be in a balloon when it's windy. So my new friend Tony at High Five Ballooning, he's the owner. Very nice guy. His crew was fantastic. I want to thank them. They were excellent today. But I had a little grievance at first about his little system. After everybody gets in the van, there was 8 of us going up. That's including Tony, the pilot, right? So there's 8 people sitting in this little basket. Now, on the way to inflate the balloon, he's like, yeah, guys, I need you guys to help me. Basically, he wanted us to work for him, breaking down the balloon, putting it together. At first, I was like, well, what the hell's that? You know what I mean? I was like, you know, first of all, it was 37 degrees out, 7 o'clock in the morning. It was a little chilly. So I wasn't feeling the love of helping him build his own balloon. But, you know, when they got there, seeing it all getting put together, it was nothing. It was a little stupid stuff. You know, the balloon itself, the material is very long. I don't know how long it is, but it's strapped down with a bunch of nylon straps, and we just take those off. It was easy stuff. I mean, I don't even know why he got aggravated. I wasn't aggravated. I was just more like, I don't want to do it. All right, so 8 people on this little, I mean little, basket. I was squeezed in. Now, there's a door on this basket. Usually you have to hop over these baskets to get in. Tony just happens to be the only one around that has an opening door. And guess where I'm at? The opening of the door. I'm like, are you kidding me? But 2 latches, 2 straps, I'm not feeling very safe. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, the basket, I am 6'4". The basket is right here, right above my waist. Right above my waist. So I'm not feeling very secure. Everybody around me is this big. And they can put their arm up and relax. Not me, not me. I'm fucking shit in my pants. All right? So as we start lifting up, I got my camera with me. I originally wanted to use a monopod. A monopod, I can just drop it, hold it, and swivel and get nice, smooth shots in, up and down, left and right. Beautiful. Tony said, nope, you can't have that on there. I'm like, oh. So I had to use my handheld tripod. Now, 37 degrees, after about 10, 15 minutes, my hand was numb, stuck, and I didn't want to push it over the edge in fear of it falling because I didn't have it strapped on my wrist or around my neck. I didn't think I would need to, but being that cold, my hand gripped on there and it wouldn't let go. I was paranoid. I was trying to set all the settings, you know, and play with the camera as we're going along. And right away, I was very nervous. Straight up, boom. Now, I'm in the back. Tony's in the middle, and he's, you know, obviously controlling as much as possible, but he sees where he's going. I don't know where they're going. I just see where we've been. Just like when you're in the back of a train and you're just looking at the back, that's what I was saying. The end. I don't know what's going on, so I don't know where we're going, right? So now I have a gentleman, like literally right against me, another gentleman right against me, the guy right behind me, right against me, his wife, and then another guy. So we're cramped in there, all right? And the guy next to me over here, he's trying to move around, check things out. I'm like, what are you doing? But dude, like I felt like I was gonna get pushed over by him doing that. And then he's reaching in his pockets, taking pictures. I'm like, buddy, the fuck you doing, man? I was pissed, to say the least, because I was petrified. All right? Now you get Tony playing with the propane, and I don't see him doing it, so I'm being jerked around. He's rocking the thing. I'm like, what the fuck, guys? You know what I mean? You know, he's having fun, but I'm in the back not having any fun. I've calmed down a little bit. I'm starting to enjoy a little bit of the scenery. I'm getting some footage in. And I'll tell you what, because there were so many people, I think that's why I was a little bit more nervous. Everybody's just touching me. I'm just freaking out. You know, I actually wanted to duck down, you know what I mean? And just ride the ride sitting in the basket. But, you know, I stood up and I stood in there and I was like, let's do this. Now, the canopy is awesome. When you're over all the trees, I felt a little bit more secure because it didn't look like it was that far. You know what I mean? But once you on an opening, you felt you were way up. You see cars driving by you. Yeah, I was freaking out. But I had to do it. I had to do it because I would hear people in the background, all right? This is what was going on. It's a bucket list. Somebody was on there for a bucket list. It was actually it was two people's birthdays. You know, then at 49, I was the youngest person on this balloon ride. The woman that was next to her husband, nice lady, but her voice was like a fisher cat. And me being paranoid, it went through me and I was like just screaming inside my head, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, because I was just freaking out. But she's a nice lady, she's just talking, you know what I mean? But to me, I was freaking out and she just added on to that. But being in the back, you can't see nothing. And then we start going sideways, but every once in a while, he'd jump up over the trees. Oh man, that was the worst feeling for me. The worst. I have, you know, you have no control. I'm just freaking out. But I had to do it. I had to conquer my fear of heights. Thank God the vertigo wasn't kicking in. So thank you for the propane not making any real smell. I did smell it once in a blue moon. But other than that, that thing was kicking hot too. I had a hat on. Every time he pulled down that lever, you can feel, I thought my hat was gonna burn off. That's how hot it is. So it was cold, but that kept you warm. My hands were frozen though. And I didn't feel comfortable enough because the door's there to lean over and look around. I wasn't that secure with that. Everybody else was having a great time. Everybody was loving it, you know? Tony's telling a bunch of stories, having people laugh. We're having good conversation. Well, they're having good conversation. I was just being quiet, you know, just taking it all in, freaking out. Again, when the trees are right there, I felt at ease. And so we had to go over some big ones. And then when you see cars and you see houses, you can really tell how high you really are. And yeah, I think, and when we actually went over highways or streets, I was at my worst because you see all these cars and you just felt so much higher than you probably actually was. And it started getting better. Then the craft started turning around so I can actually see where we're going. So I started feeling a little bit better about that. And now it's time to land. We were up there for like 45 minutes, I believe, something like that. And you can see where we were about to land. You know, there's a hotel or a motel, and there was a field in the back. You know, there was a couple of fields. And you could only go where the wind goes, you know what I mean? And so he only has so much control. And this hotel, people were in there taking pictures of us and all that stuff, which was fine. It was fun. And but he started to descend really quickly. We're gonna land in the parking lot. The basket actually landed 2 feet in front of a car. bounced back up. We go back up and we smacked the freaking motel. Boom, right there, it came right at us. So boom, we go over the hotel, motel, whatever it is, land in the back, which was fine. It was a nice, easy landing, no troubles. It was nice. It was actually a comfortable landing. We sat in there for about 5-7 minutes. The other guys came in, held down the balloon. We settled down, and then all of a sudden, this woman comes out of the blue, starts going off about you're trespassing. I'm the manager, this and that, giving Tony a hard time. It's like, well, you know, I have to land. You know what I mean? So she was going a little berserk. Not berserk. She was acting in a way that she shouldn't have, and it was embarrassing to watch her. You know, like people say, you know, a little authority because you're a management. You think you're something special, and you wasn't, lady. I think you were just out of place. It was in the field. You know what I mean? It was no big deal. So we broke down the balloon and rolled it up. That took about 20 minutes or so. Not a big deal. We get in the van, and then he takes us to a little place that had a couple picnic tables, a little brook in the back, and they had snacks. You know, I didn't eat any of that stuff because you guys, if you know me, I'm gluten-free, organic, and non-GMO. So they were enjoying their snacks, and you know that lasted another 20 minutes. Went back, and so from 7 o'clock, loaded up, down and done at by 9:30ish, said and done. My body was still shaking until recently. Maybe it's right now. It is 7:45 at night. Around 5 or 6 o'clock, I think I stopped shaking. That's how messed up I was. But would I do it again? There's a 75% chance that I would do it again with my friend, his son, a smaller crew. Instead of having so many people, I couldn't move. You know, I just felt trapped in that spot, very uncomfortable. I didn't see where we were going. If I was able to move around and, you know, relax a little bit more, I'm sure I would have a much better time. Now that I know how it really is, you know, maybe the next spring, summer, I will go back up there with my buddies, because I don't want to be yelling at some people that I have no idea who they are. That's what you don't want to do is act up. But Tony, again, great crew, had a fun time. And the cool thing about Tony, he gives you like little souvenirs, you know, a little cup, a little certificate saying that you completed its course. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, so I want to say, if you're gonna do something, you gotta do it. If you're scared, so what? So what? You're gonna die sooner or later. And that's today's video is about. Where you get a bucket list, do it. If you want to buy a car when you're 65 years old and you keep pondering about it, just do it. Your favorite car, just go buy it. If you don't like it, you can sell it, but at least you got to try it and to enjoy it. You know, there's all kinds of stuff that you guys can do. We all want to do something. Get out of the house and get doing something that you want to do. If you can't go with a friend, go by yourself. I went by myself. So what? Just do it. All right, guys, so I want to thank everybody for the support. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for everything, and just look forward to more videos, obviously. Yeah, so thank you, everybody. Until the next video, Baldadonis out.